Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian. I hope you enjoyed the nice, professional, almost looking backdrop of the previous video, because you're not going to see it again for a while. Thanks, Corona. Because that was filmed in the basement of my workplace, and I'm not going to be seeing my workplace for the next 2 weeks or so. They've actually sent us home, and we're expected to do our work from home. This is probably a story that may sound a bit familiar to a lot of you. So I'm not going to turn this into a big, daily vlog of the Corona quarantine from the Space Quest historian's point of view, because who wants to see that shit? And by the way, we're just having a whale of a time over in the SQH Discord with all sorts of conspiracy theories. My favorite so far being that the copious eating of ass will somehow keep the coronavirus at bay. But I figured I'd do something a slightly more entertaining, which is a humorous yet depressing look at the other epidemic sweeping the world, that of abject stupidity and the hoarding that comes with it. So I'm going to do a tour of my local supermarkets and see just how badly the situation has progressed since I went shopping on Friday before the weekend. We'll see. Well, I'm happy to announce that beer is still being delivered, so we won't run out of that anytime soon. Alright, so here's the first store. Let's see what we're up against. So the canned goods section appears to be somewhat well stocked and intact, but oddly enough, someone's hoarding raisins. Also over here, the flour section is conspicuously bare, not devoid, but bare. Apparently someone's gonna make a lot of bread. I think toilet paper situation is well in hand. And milk's back on the shelves. We had a surprising run on milk, which I think is a very Scandinavian thing. Okay, so eggs, one of the most perishable of all foods, is gone. Which is sort of surprising to me. If you're gonna hoard something, at least pick something that doesn't go bad in the span of a couple of days. Bizarrely, there's plenty of bread, so if you were gonna go absolutely mad with bread, then why not just buy some of the stuff that's got all the preservatives in it? You don't have to make your own. And there's a shit ton of asparagus, but that makes sense. No one in their right mind would eat asparagus. Well, that could have been a lot worse, but I overheard someone at the cashier station say that, during the weekend or before the weekend, they got overrun by what I can only assume were a band of slobbering, coughing idiots that cleaned out all the shelves. So kudos to them for stocking up. And fuck you to every panicking moron there is out there. Hopefully you'll choke on all your toilet paper. Let's see about this one. This one is a bit closer downtown, and it's also not as terribly upscale as the other one. So I left my keys in the car. Boy, I'm just a fucking genius, aren't I? Alright, cool. Alright, canned food situation looks good. Someone was really into kidney beans. Oh, the asparagus are intact too. Good, good. Good lord, we have a lot of asparagus. Toilet paper sitch is hanging in there. Looking a little sparse, but definitely not out of stock or anything. Soaps are doing okay too. I would assume this is where the hand sanitizer was, but all in all, I think you're gonna have a pretty okay hygiene going in here. So again, that could have been a lot worse. I get... Whoa. As I was saying, I get the feeling that most of the actual hoarders have now, been out on the town and gotten all the hoarding things that they needed to hoard, and are now enshrined in their temple of toilet paper and hand sanitizers, and meanwhile the rest of the world has carried on and restocked the shelves, and things are actually looking up, I would have to say, surprisingly. But we have one more stop on our little tour, so let's get going. Hand soap is, of course, gone, but only a particular brand, so you can just go over here and get some other stuff. And foods seem to be doing okay. The asparagus is fine, because of course it is. Actually, this was the store where I shot that tweet of everything going missing. You can see things have gotten slightly better. Although I do say slightly. Hey, there's a sale on a hot glue gun, so leave a comment if you would like me to get one and turn my channel into 5-minute crafts. And all the turkey's gone, but honestly I think this fridge is just broken. Again, that wasn't too bad. It seems to be that most of the idiot panic hordes have done their idioting and panicking, and now it's just random crap being sold out. Like, there was pasta missing in one store, but in this store you could just go in and there was plenty of pasta. And, you know, yeast and, and flour, again, readily available in some of the other stores I was in. So it's just, I think we might be in a better position than a lot of other European countries in that we don't have as many recorded cases of the outbreak here in Denmark. We do have... There is a state of emergency called, of course, and hospitals and doctors are pretty much exclusively focused on a treatment of the outbreak. But we are a lot better off than, say, Italy, who apparently is about to be nuked off the face of the earth. So I don't mean to be blasé about this. I just really wanted to highlight what a stupid fucking idiotic idea it is to hoard massive amounts of toilet paper, as if that is somehow going to help you from combating this viral outbreak. Now, hand sanitizer, I can kind of understand, but see, here's the thing about hoarding. You're not supposed to hoard things. You're not supposed to keep things away from other people. The whole thing about a viral pandemic outbreak is that a lot of people can get it, and if a lot of people don't have the option to contain it or to clean themselves regularly, then they're going to go out and infect other people, if they do have it, of course. So the whole idea of just hoarding a ton of shit for yourself is just absolutely fucking stupid. And hopefully none of you watching this will have contributed in any way to the abject stupidity that was the hoarding situation last week, which thankfully, at least in my neck of the woods, seems to have died down a bit, so that's always a positive thing, surprisingly positive. But then again, Danes aren't really known for their capacity for panic. If we do panic, it tends to take on a very mild sort of we'll just stay in until everything dies down, and then wait another few weeks, and then pop our heads out and go, is it over yet? That's sort of the Danish way of panicking. Another good thing about there being a pandemic is that there are a lot fewer people on the road, so my shitty driving is a lot less likely to injure people. Of course, all of this is moot because I already possess the one item that will keep me safe from the pandemic or any other thing that this world can possibly throw at me, because I have the one object that you must never be without. The one object that will truly save you no matter what life throws at you. Suck it, Corona.